Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the recovery addict, and boy, do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
They got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
All right, I know. It's a late night. It's a surprise. This just barely broke. Who do I owe for this? Hang on, let me get credit here for where it's due. Tina Pruitt comes here once again, and has some a document dropped. She hit me up on the burner phone and said, "We've got a new letter. We've got a new letter in the Sarah Boone case," and I immediately went down and pulled it down. You've got to hear this. You've got to hear this. This is so good. It couldn't wait till tomorrow. It couldn't wait till Monday. The weekend cannot begin until we hear this letter. I'm so excited to have this. It's not the one to the governor. It's not the one to the governor. We're still waiting for that one. We've got the request in for the public records from the governor to get that, but hopefully we'll get that here soon. Okay, let's see. Let's let the music die down here. Okay, we've got to pull up the letter up on the screen, get it nice and big. I don't want to waste any time. We're going to get right to the letter because, frankly, some of us need sleep, and so we're going to get right ahead with that. I will say, first of all, we have to waste a little bit of time, just a tiny bit, because Golden Mom, congratulations. You were first in chat, which means you win the internet for the rest of the weekend. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go live again till Monday after this. So you have it all weekend long. Congratulations or condolences, depending on how you view this. But you are the winner. Thank you for being first in chat. I know you're excited to see the letter as well, so we're going to get right to it. We're going to skip roll call. I know we've got a few people here who normally don't get to catch me on the live. I will say thank you, Grit Grinder. I see you there. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are fantastic. We've had a fantastic day today with a lot of crazy things happening. In the court cases we're following live, and this is one obviously that we're a little disappointed in that got pushed out till April because the continuance was granted. Frank Bankwitz got COVID. Everything got delayed. Sarah Boone's upset. We're going to find out all about that in this letter. But we're going to go ahead and bring that up here. Let's see how we're going to do this. Let's see if I just bring it up on full screen. I want you guys to be able to see it as much as possible. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to turn off your chat messages just so you can read this as I read this with you and we go through it. Now, this just posted. I believe it just posted today because I've been watching this and I haven't seen it show up. But it's dated January 10th. And then it was backdated in the entry system for the 17th, which was the day of her hearing, when she was supposed to attend her hearing. And we'll read all about that in here as well. So we're starting here. It's, let's see, it says January 10th, 2023. It's directed to Frank J. Bankwitz, Esquire, with his address regarding Sarah Boone and her case number. Mr. Bankwitz, hello and Happy New Year. I hope the holidays were lovely and very memorable for you and your family. I just wanted to check in as I have not heard from you since the status hearing back on 12/27/22 and want to confirm you are still my attorney after your motion to withdraw was filed 12/19/22. It is my understanding you are, which is why I am writing you directly, but also including Judge Wooten for fear I do not receive a response like the last almost 5 months. That's 21 weeks, 147 days. It is very important to me that you are aware of my questions and concerns for the anticipated pretrial conference on 1/17/23. If you are unable to speak to me beforehand, which I am very much hoping you will be, unfortunately, I am unsure what else to inquire about as I am unaware of any other progress going on in my case. In the meantime, please see below and thank you in advance for the information and clarification. Pretrial then it's got numbered things. Pretrial conference, Tuesday, 1/17/23. I would like to be in attendance. What time, please? I haven't received a notice via mail or heard from you to ask, and no time was stated during the status hearing. Please make the necessary arrangements for me to be included. It is my right. Next page. Let's see if we can get this to work right properly. Come on, next page. You have to shrink it down. Next page. There we go. We'll bring it back up. Number 2, waiver of appearance. Please mail or bring the appropriate documents to unwaive my appearances going forward to everything I am able to be included on, so I am kept updated with all/any status of my case. It is my right. Please note, I have not signed any paperwork for you since the start of your representation, 7/11/22, as my attorney, so I am unclear how my right to appear was waived in the first place, nor have I verbally given permission for the waiver either. Please provide the signed copy at your earliest convenience. Number 3, reason for withdrawal. I was not made known by you as my attorney or stated by the judge to the court during the status hearing. I was completely blindsided and still massively confused for the attempt, as our attorney/client relationship hasn't even been established from the 2 hours we have spoken out of the now 4,536, and the general information it was when we actually did. If you had genuine, legitimate concerns, I thought from a professional, moralistic standpoint, you would have discussed with me, or at least mentioned rather than being uncommunicative for almost 6 months, an entire half of another year, for me just sitting here with nothing to show but the perpetual question mark still over my head. I would have hoped, if you were unable to maintain your workload, which still presently includes me as your client, you would not have made the decision to take on my case, even give me selling points on your capabilities and resources. Why? Please help me understand. We are supposed to be working together and for each other rather than against. It worries me futuristically. Also, I have not to date received the copy of withdrawal. Judge Wooten said I was included on when reading the certificate of service during the hearing. Please provide me a copy. And at page 2. Page 3. Number 4, phone account. I was previously told to me by you in our one in-person meeting, 8/22/22, that you already had this set up and were having your assistant look into it so we could use. After not answering any of my calls, the few I did make an attempt to touch base with you to provide your requested information you asked me for, I stopped calling you, Mr. Bankowitz, and have not to date since September 2022. I kept hoping you would call me or set up a visit, even for 15 minutes, which has not happened. Please help me understand why you gave me your personal cell phone number. Also, to clarify for you, the judge, etc., I did not avidly search for the statements regarding your public reprimands in 2015 and 2018 in an attempt to speak with you from no response to my letters or calls, cell or office. When having someone look up any contact alternative and to confirm your address from a letter I sent that was returned then resent, the reprimands were discovered, and for the same complaint as mine, lack of communication. During the status hearing, when I made this known, it was not clear in the end if you were going to actually set up again the phone account to be used, which any and all callers, inmates, must have established in order to speak to family, friends, attorneys, anyone. It is nothing new or extra, and all costs incurred can be submitted for payment to the court, as you have done in the past already. This is how attorneys communicate with their clients here in OCC. Another option is, in addition to 45-minute video visits, 15-minute at-home visits, in-person visits, and of course, the postal service. It would definitely make sense to use an avoidance or of even more time being exhausted in the length between any visits in the future, which will only help the progress of everything. Will you be utilizing? Okay, so this is hard. She rambles, and sometimes that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to read it exactly as she wrote it instead of trying to interpret what she meant. 5, discovery/case materials. In the status hearing, you stated you have 2 boxes of information that are out of order and unorganized. Have you organized and reviewed? How long have they been in your possession? When will we be going over? It is extremely concerning this is all you have. It has been said that there were 3, 5, 6, a ton from some of the attorneys prior on my case. Which is it, and what is there? 3 years later, I'm still wondering. I have also put in numerous hours, pages, pen ink of my own information, which I am praying is in either of the boxes you currently have. Please let me know. As the cited amount, I think it says she means cited there, CIDDED, as the cited amount of even more time to locate, receive, review anything missing from anyone receiving before then withdrawing will must definitely be extreme. I do not know what you have. I also could assist in organizing what you do have, considering it's all part of my case. I am eagerly awaiting and more than willing to help with this and everything else. I just need to see what there is, which I have yet to 3 years later. Number 6, prosecutor. Is there a new one in my case? I noticed his attendance during the 3 status hearing attempts and came to the conclusion there is. Since you have not communicated with me this or any information, nor an announcement made by the court, I do not know. If so, what is his name? What is his background? Mr. Bankowitz, you must understand how insignificant I have been made to feel with the never-ending debacles, hurdles, and stumbling blocks I have and am now going through and still facing since becoming incarcerated. No one seems to listen, ever. I refuse, absolutely refuse to believe my entire experience to date, really is how our justice system operates. I refuse because, as said to you, Judge Wooten, so she just inserts a Judge Wooten thing here. As said to you, Judge Wooten, the court, to everyone else in the status hearing, and to everyone, to anyone who truly cares, my reason is hope, never ending, no matter what. Hope. This being the entire reason I am here for my incarceration. Nothing is impossible with God, and I await my day to say my truth and side of everything. Please don't give up. I have not and will not, ever. I await your responses, always, Mr. Bankowitz. Thank you. Sincerely, Sarah Boone. There you have it, guys. There you have the latest letter from Sarah Boone. I'm sorry. I've completely ignored chat through all of this. Hopefully, we're still live. This is the latest letter. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. There's a couple things that really stood out to me. First of all, it was one of the harder letters to understand, the way she wrote this. Trying to read it and it seems sort of rambling and the sentences aren't complete and they sort of run on in places. So it was a little difficult from that standpoint, but Born Hawkeye says, I was just writing about her case a few minutes ago. Seriously, this is funny. Who released this? Christy, this is Tina Pruitt found it for me, but this is on the Orange County Court Records page. If you search Sarah Boone, you can search her by name and find her case. It's on there. It's just listed. It's dated on the 1/17, which was the date for her hearing, which she wasn't at. She was not there in person. Her lawyer wasn't there in person either. He connected via Zoom and said, I've got COVID. It's the first day I've been healthy. I haven't met with Sarah Boone as I was ordered. So this is crazy. In addition to not doing that, let's see, Max says, I told you all not to show RA the message in the bottle on Island, but didn't believe it. Didn't believe it fit. Let's see. I saw the message, Mac. In addition to being sick and not meeting with her, he didn't tell her about this hearing. He didn't make arrangements to have her there. Apparently, what is most interesting to me is that Sarah Boone says she hasn't been in contact with him. She hasn't been trying to call him, either his cell phone or at home, since September. Yet we have the lawyer who files a motion in the case in December saying, hey, something's come up. We just can't work together.
Vomiting face, wine glass, luggage, memo, zany face.
Thank you very much, AJ. Appreciate that. Your super chats are always the best with the emojis. So I'd be like, Smoke and Scan is on tonight. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt his feeds. I do watch him as well. I like his stuff. He's got some funny things on there. Anyway, this is the latest. It sounds like we really do need to write to Sarah Boone, because she says to anyone who truly cares that basically no one's listening to her. She's waiting for somebody to listen. So we might need to write to her and see if she can give us a copy of the letter she wrote to the governor, because the governor's a little slow in delivering that. You guys are amazing. That's all I have. I just want you guys to mull this over. We'll talk about it maybe a little bit more on Monday. You guys are incredible. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Okay. I know it's Weather Watch's birthday. Did he slide in here? Weather Watch, did he pop in? I'm not sure if he did. If you do see Weather Watch and hadn't seen him today, make sure you wish him a happy birthday. Matthew Harris is here. Good to have you as well. Legal representation, unofficial and not binding, out of Texas for us. Thank you very much. I think you need to write to her. I think I do. I'm wondering how to word it. I know Amber sent me some a rough draft I could use. I might take something from that and expand a little bit. If you can't tell, I'm just a little bit excited about this. I would love to get another letter specifically from Sarah Boone that we can share. That is not the penmanship of a murderer. Not guilty, says Matthew Harris. Yeah, just on the handwriting alone, she's probably one of the more legible inmates that I've read letters from. Let's see if there's anybody else. Anyone has a question. Was that letter written for you? I'll send one to her and take it for the team. Pen pals for life, says Laura. You can try that. I think I might have to get her some money on her account at the jail, because I think it does actually cost her money to make copies and pens and papers. They're not cheap, and these letters don't write themselves. I mean, she's putting in some time. So we'll look at that and see how I can make that happen. I'm not trying to make her rich by any means, but I'd like to cover the cost of what I'm asking her to do if she's able to do that. I'll have to rewatch this when it ends. I was late to the party. Hey, it's about five pages long. It's a great letter. It's to her lawyer. It's copied to the judge. The judge is the one who posted this. Victoria, yes, I do stream this late. I was recording what I told you I was going to do. I made the video of I remade the video of the adding music to the lawyer in the opening statements, or the opening statements for Mark Jensen. So we played that when we did it live. I added music to it. It was hilarious. I went back and did it again. I took out all the sound effects, so it's a very clean copy. There's no chat or anything, and I'm just getting ready to make it go live. It's actually posted. It's uploaded right now. I posted it as a live but unlisted, so nobody saw the notice. And I just want to make sure it's right. I think I messed up the tail end. I might just post it anyway, but it's good fun. Tish says, I receive letters from many prisoners. Their writings are interesting, to say the least. Their penmanship improves over time. I think they practice. They've got a lot of time to do that. Thank you, Irene. I want to say thank you to Tina Pruitt, who shared this with me. I'm not sure if she's even able to get on here. Tina, if you're here, did I see you on here? Oh, yeah. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Her husband is still paying alimony, so she has money, $1,000 per month. Okay, that's good to know. And once again, if you guys see something that pops up in the news, in any of the trials we're following, or something else that you think that the community, our community as a whole, would be interested in, please send it to me on the burner phone. I will use it, and thank you profusely. You guys are amazing. Have a great weekend. Please tonight, with what's left of tonight, it's almost midnight here. I think it's 11 o'clock. I don't even know. Yeah, it's 10:30 here. With what's left of tonight, please hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and make them wonder why you're up so late, and stay safe till Monday morning. Do I have any music today to go out to? I do. Okay, it's a win-win all around. Thanks, you guys. You're amazing. We'll see you on Monday morning, 9 a.m. See you.
There's a lawsuit.